Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing first impressions of Dr. Brandt Pores No More Primer, as well as the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus Foundation. So today, that's what I'm going to be using, and I will also come back at later hours of the day to update you how everything is holding up and let you know whether I'm loving it or not so much. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start, since I have very oily skin, I like to try and keep that under control as much as I can, and I'm gonna start with the Benefit Porefessional Matte Rescue Gel. Now that we've kind of let that sink into the skin, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Dr. Brandt Pores No More and just use it in my T-zone areas where I tend to have larger pores. It is a nude colored primer. And put that on the face. It has a minty smell to it, so if that's not something you like, it probably won't be for you. It feels very silky. I can compare it to the one that I used before, the L'Oreal Miracle Blur. That's what it feels like, just slightly less greasy feeling. The L'Oreal one tends to feel a little more on the greasy side. Wow, it filled my pores really well. Like usually around this area, especially on my nose, I'll still be able to see them, but they are dramatically decreased. Wow, I'm impressed. So far I love it. I'm hoping that it lasts throughout the day and we will be good. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus Foundation, and today I am using the number 25, which is the shade color, and it is on the verge of too light, but it's pretty much summertime here and I'm gonna be getting darker, so I feel like I should go ahead and go a shade up, but I don't know, we'll see. So it's running very, very slowly, so it is a thick foundation. Where is my beauty blender? Go ahead and start at the top. So far it feels really good. Very smooth. I can't feel it. Like, I really can't feel it at all. This is awesome. I used this a long time ago when I was a teenager, and at the time I was not anywhere near as oily as I am now. Hormones, having children, age, I guess it all plays a factor. Your skin changes so much as you get older, but I wanted to go ahead and give this another try because my skin is so much more oily now. And when I was younger, it just felt too dry, it was uncomfortable and I didn't need it. So now that I could use it, it feels really, really good. I don't know if they've changed their formula since then either, but I don't remember it feeling this comfortable. And it covered up so much already, I'm gonna need barely any concealer. It is too light though, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and go down to Sephora today and get the next shade up. Too light is okay. It's nothing a little bronzer can't fix. Wow, you guys. My pores are like not there. And there's a little bit around here that seems to still be sticking out pores wise. I'm impressed. I'm gonna try and build up the coverage in some problem areas and see if that works or if it's just gonna get too cakey and too much. it seemed to do pretty well. It did what I wanted it to. It doesn't feel tacky at all. Like, I'm impressed with this so much. It's so light. Let me read what it, okay, here's the description of it. It says, Matte Velvet Plus evens and mattifies the skin tone. Its amino acid coated pigments provide both stability and durability to the makeup. The formula, rich in cornstarch complex, covers imperfections, neutralizes the shiny areas, and leaves a velvet finish. It's oil-free, texture leaves a non-greasy and comfortable finish. It doesn't say if it's full coverage or not, but I would say it's medium to full. It's definitely buildable. I mean, it covered very well. It evened out my complexion. I couldn't be happier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup, and then I will come back and then I will update you throughout the day as well. I'll be right back. All right, so we are back with all of our makeup on, and I am not gonna lie, I am so loving how this is working out. Let me zoom you in so you can see, hopefully the camera can show just how flawless everything's looking. I mean, yeah, I've got some blemishes, but my main problem areas are usually right here, and it minimized my pores so much. And like all the ones on my forehead, I don't know where they went. I am loving it so far. It's 9:58 right now, and I will come back in a few hours to update you and let you know how everything's wearing, how it's holding up, if it's helped keep my oil at bay, if my makeup is still looking intact. I will be back in a few hours. Hello everybody, we just got back from running some errands, eating, and my lipstick's a little worn off, but I wanted to go ahead and update you. It is now 1:53, so it's been almost 4 hours, and I haven't blotted or anything, so normally I would, but I kind of wanted to show you exactly where my skin's at so many hours of wear. This is what we have. I am slightly oily, so right now I would want to blot, but it's really not bad. Like, honestly, it's holding up a lot better than most of my other foundations. I feel like my pores are starting to be a little more noticeable now in this area, but it hasn't broken up anywhere. And honestly, at this point, all of my other foundations, every single one, even Too Faced Born This Way, the Revlon Color Stay, Maybelline Fit Me, Kat Von D, I mean, everything else I have breaks up by now, especially around here and around my nose. So far, this is gold to me. So yeah, I am a little shiny, but it's not terrible. It's really not. Like, honestly, if you could see me with my other foundations, you would be like, oh my gosh, this is the foundation for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on for a few more hours and then come back and what my final thought is. But so far I can probably tell you that I am sold on this foundation. It didn't work for me in the past, but it's perfect for me now. And that primer, I believe, is a big help in it with the pores. Everything just looks so flawless. Aside from the shine, honestly, everything looks like it did when I first applied it. And for me, usually my face lasts about 3 hours before it starts breaking down, melting off. I'm just very impressed with the products that the primer and the foundation has worked wonderfully. So if you are watching this and you have very similar skin to mine, I highly, highly recommend giving it a try. You can walk into Sephora and ask for samples of both of these things and try them for yourself if you don't feel like forking it out right away before you know that it works. I mean, I know everything that works for me isn't gonna work for everybody else, but if we have very similar skin types, then give it a try. It might work for you and it might be something you've been searching for. All right, guys. So I was hoping I'd be able to make it a little bit longer, but my kids got home and we're we're gonna go swimming, so that means that this makeup needs to come off. But it is 3:38. I know it wasn't much longer than my last check-in, but what I can tell you is that I absolutely love this foundation. I don't know if it's the foundation itself or the primer or both, but I'm gonna go ahead and play with them both separately with other products and see if it's them in conjunction with each other or if it's just one of them. But I do want to say that at least with both of these products that I'm testing, they work beautifully. I am so happy. I'm glad I decided to try the Matte Velvet Plus again, and I'm glad that I heard so many great things about the Pores No More primer. I am very, very happy with this foundation. I have never had anything last this long and still be this beautiful. I blotted one time, and that was right after I got off camera with you before, and guys, I'm so excited. Okay, it has been humid, it has been hot, and I've been outside half of the time. Like, since I got off my last check-in, I've been outside, and I'm still looking good. So these two products are an A++ for me. I am very pleased. So hopefully this helps you if you have the same skin type as me, or if you've just been curious about them in general. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I love you. Mwah.